to share to East Africans. I hope you can hear me very well.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you very much. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name you've heard, I'm called Dennis TUMUSHABE. Sorry, we have a power issue, but you can see my eyes at least. Okay, so my name is Dennis TUMUSHABE, and I'm calling in from Uganda, in particular, western part of Uganda. So if you're on this call, I also want to tell you that I am about 350 kilometers from the head office. You might think we are doing business in the heart of the or near the head office. I am away from the head office by about 350 kilometers. So that should not be an excuse if you're not in Nairobi, that I am very far from my uplines. No, that is an excuse. I am married to Rachel, and God has blessed us with three children. 2 are in school. 1 is joining school next year. And I joined this business for money. That was my big reason. I joined at a time when I was going to campus. I'm a firstborn in a family of 4. We lost our dad. Our dad, God took him very early. He had not actually made some money. I was also a young man, still in. He had not built a serious house for the family, and God decided to end his life here, and he left us. So growing up in such a family, my mother is not educated. So growing up in such a family, it was hard for some of us. I remember going to school was a challenge. I had a sponsorship that took me from high school, and I had no money for campus. That's when I saw this opportunity. In my senior 6 vacation, a friend of mine shared with me this opportunity, and I had more reasons to say yes than my excuses. I got started. And I remember, today I'm going to tell you the most important thing for you to be successful in this business. It's not these products, by the way. It's not about your upline. It's not about your negative relative. It's not about the inflation. It's not about things around you. It's about you. In fact, the person seated in your seat, the person seated where you're seated is the person needed for your success. Not even your wife, by the way. Some of you have excuses of the poor. My wife is negative. My husband is negative. That's nothing. That's nothing. Those are excuses of the poor. I want to tell you today, the most important person that is responsible for your success is you. Now, if you haven't known that, then this evening I pray to God that I also make you understand what is important for you to become a superstar. I love the name superstar. What is important for you to become a superstar? Some of you, you're in a superstar, but you're not a superstar. You'll be shaming the name superstar. How do you call yourself a superstar yet you're not even on the list? We just have a week. Just have a week to go. You're not on the list and you're calling yourself a superstar. Tonight you need to repent. You need to reflect the name superstar. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we get into the meeting, I just want you to ask yourself, what do I really want? Because that's what is important. After knowing that you're the person responsible for your success, let's get to what we want. What do you want? How badly do you want? Some of you on this call, maybe I need to remind you, some of you on this call, you're a father, but paying fees is an issue. Paying fees, you're on this call, a father, very comfortable in a rented home, still struggling. How do you become, you're a father, you're struggling with rent. You're a father, you're struggling to feed your family. And you're not on the list that I've just seen. Now, the people I work with, sometimes I ask them, now, what kind of man are you? You're on a job that pays you 50,000. You're on a job that pays you 100,000 Kenyan shillings, and you're comfortable. You're looking at this opportunity, not serious. The other day, I was listening to a gentleman who was saying, in Africa, we cry too much when we lose our loved ones. And the reason why we cry too much, that one is losing for your loved one, two, they haven't left anything. They haven't left. Are you that father? That if you went today, your children will cry too much because number one, you have left them, number two, you didn't even leave anything. You want people to cry too much for your laziness? What is that should cause you to do this business? Because like I've said, people have excuses. Products are expensive. What? That's nonsense. The most important thing that is going to help you become a superstar is, what do you want? What kind of life do you want? Now, you're growing very old, but is your income growing? Expenses are going up, age is going up, energy levels are going down, but your finances are going down. Today, we are not eating these titles. In fact, if you're on this call and you think being called an engineer and you're broke, it doesn't make sense. We don't eat titles. Let me tell you today, ladies and gentlemen, you have no respect even in your own family if you're broke. Your wife looks at you and says, but God, among all these rich guys in Nairobi, in Uganda, how did you learn to give me this problem? Who complains of even salt? I bought salt on Friday. How come that salt is finished? There are families like that. There are families when even eating meat, they can't serve. No, the day they buy meat is the day when everyone is alert. That's poverty. Poverty. You are in a rented, you're in a sort of confused house. Even rent is disturbing you. Your only life is that job that is paying you 100,000 Kenyan shillings. And you're comfortable. So we are looking for people that are tired. And that's the first thing that is going to get you to do this business. If you identify yourself, then this business is going to be easy. You see where you're seated right now? If they closed the doors and windows and they said, you have to go through that wall, we are going to shoot you, you go through the wall. What is causing you to do this business? That's the most important thing. When you sort that out, the rest is going to be easy. For me, at that time, I was looking at the viscous cycle of poverty following me. My sister not going to campus, not me, not going to campus. I was looking at the poverty following us, and that was my urgent need at that time when I joined business. Today, it's not the reason. Today, my reason is to hit 45. To hit 45 years, earning about 100 million shillings, Uganda shillings. To hit 45 and be earning about 100 million shillings a month. My business, my income should be able to give me about that amount, Uganda shillings. And I'm working on it. This year, 2026, together with my wife, and this is the money we are getting from New Life, we want to build a 3-storied apartment in our region that can give us some good money. And we are serious. So that's the first thing. What do you really want? You're tired of that stressing landlord. Some of you on this call, you have those jobs, you're on the company WhatsApp, complaining of how salaries have delayed. You receive your salary today, and before today ends, you're broke already. Aren't you tired of that life? Some of you call yourself superstars. You don't even have products to use, don't have money. How are you going to build a business? You don't even have products to use as a superstar, and you call yourself a superstar. For me, doctor, one of these days I'm going to be caning unserious youth. I want to cane unserious youth. Then if you're a father and you're praying, then I don't know, we are going to send you away. No. We want serious people. We want people that are serious with life. People that want to change their lives. This is what is, for me, if it had not been this new life opportunity, I would be a border guy. I would be a border guy. But today I am in Brains. I am speaking in my house as I speak. We have built a three-bedroom house in a place where rich people build. You know, the places for the poor and the places for the rich. We have houses that give us money every month. Every month. We got an investment from Neo Life that gives us that gives us about 100 about 100. Let me see. I am trying to convert the money. About 5,000 Kenyan shillings. 5,000 around there. 10,000. Sorry, 10,000 Kenyan shillings every single day. We got that investment from Neo Life. One of my stress is to hit 45 years financially free. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are living below poverty line, if you are broke, today don't sleep. Sleep in you have a meeting with yourself. Sure. I promised myself 2025 was my year. It is also ending. Do you know that it is possible to also end the 2026 still broke if you don't set yourself? Very possible. Before you know it, you're 45 years, you're 55 years, you have diabetes, pressure, and you're still broke. I have seen, I don't want you to meet a 50-year-old gentleman still renting and still struggling with basic needs. You want to eat meat, you have to first call your sons. Oh, my son, please. You want medication, you have to first call your son. They are also struggling. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the most important thing that is going to help you build a business. Knowing who you are, knowing what you want. Now, the second step after you have done that is talking to people. If you're broke, find a way to talk to people. Whether you go to the street and start talking, go. Social media is there. Referrals are there. By the way, let me tell you one of the things I do every day. Because every business person does it. You must know how much you have earned today. You must have a profit goal every day. But I saw your points. Me, I do more than 8,000 points every day, every month. I do more than 8. As I speak right now, this month wasn't good for me. I have more than 5,000 personal points. And I am still, my personal points. My personal points is a very serious salary of a qualified banker. Just personal points. So things that I'm telling you are the things I do. Have a goal every day. Have an income, have a profit goal, have a sponsoring goal, have a prospecting goal. And you see, one of my behavior is that I don't rest before I hit that goal. Are you that person that promises yourself every day, I will do it tomorrow, I'll do it? That's the language of the poor. That's the language of the poor. Be that person that I will do it now. Now is the time. Tomorrow you don't know. The guys say, I'll do tomorrow. I'll do tomorrow. Yet poverty is eating you like cancer. Have the attitude, I'm going to do it now. You want to become a senior manager? It's very simple. 1,000 points. Divide 1,000 points with 30 days. And make sure that every day you make those. Very simple as that. This business is that simple. And let me also tell you something that I learned over time. That when you're serious and you focus on that goal, it won't work the first day, the second day, maybe the second. But if you focus that energy on the things you want, results will start coming. Results will start coming. So have goals to hit. Have goals to hit. I have said have a prospecting goal. You see, one of the other reasons, some of you are on this call, but you've been in business for 3, 4, 5 months. You have like 20 people that you have talked to, and you have convinced yourself this business is hard. People are saying no, products are expensive. Stop that poor man's thinking. Prospect every day. If your aunt has failed, it's okay. Your aunt doesn't determine your success. Your friend doesn't determine your success. Go out and talk to people. If it means going to the street, go to the street. You're broke. You're broke, my friend. If you're broke, you shouldn't even give excuses. Find ways of talking to people. There are some people, I have, doctor, I've talked to very many people. They're all saying products are expensive. It's money, the registration, that nonsense. Go out and talk to people. Find a way to talk to people. Stop giving those excuses of the poor. Find a way to talk to people. And that activity should be every day. Not when you feel like this business, by the discipline. The definition of discipline is to do what you must do, even when you feel like not doing it. That's discipline. Discipline yourself. Whatever you choose to do, do it. Whether you want or not, do it. Whether you feel good or not feel good, do it. So set the goals. Have a goal. Every business person knows what has gone on the account, what has left on the account. Now, take stock of what you do every single day. If you said you want to talk to 4 people, don't even go home. Don't eat. Me, I have some very weird goals that they can affect even my eating habits. That you can say, if I don't do this, I'm not even going to eat. Now, get better every day. Improve yourself every day. Go through those challenges. In fact, let me tell you, the people that have more points have more challenges. Get on your knees if you are not facing challenges in this business to have more challenges and wisdom. Some of you have, if I ask, how is the business going? Very nicely. We are moving on well. But how, when you look at the printout at the PV, you have 0. A big man, 55 years, you have 20 points. You have 100 points. You haven't sponsored. You haven't sponsored. A very big lady, you want to end the month without a commission. How? Like how? In the coming years, we are going to ask you, we will not tolerate old people, we will not tolerate young men that don't even have land, still stay in rented houses to come and just occupy space. No, no, no. We want serious people. For me, from my area, what I'm telling you are things I'm beginning to do. You come and talk to me, no sense. I ask, what are you doing? If you're not doing anything, then we get to serious business. Then these youth that are just on phone using data for nothing, those ones need to be beaten. You see, if you're not fighting for poverty, you want to affect our children. You want to affect the nation. Anyone that is not fighting poverty needs to be beaten. How? You want to marry someone's daughter and you take your poverty. You are the ones that are going to disturb us, pray for us bad prayers because you're broke. Anyone that is not working to fight poverty should be penalized, should be punished. You are a danger to the society. You don't want to fight poverty. You are a danger to your family, you're a danger to the government. The opportunity is here where you don't put in money. This is the only, guys lend billions of money and they lose billions of money. Guys are struggling on their jobs. They are being killed, given poison because of that position. And you are in an organization, a free enterprise that you can build and make millions of money. And you're there sleeping. I don't see people. You don't see people. You see. You don't see people. You don't see people. Me, my friends, always said this business is hard. My uncle, that nonsense should stop in this year. If you're that person that mentions that nonsense should stop this year, please. Let us be superstars. That nonsense should, I don't, product sex. You're complaining like others. And you're calling yourself a superstar. When they call superstars, you are the one affecting the growth for superstars. So prospecting is number one. Now, the second thing is that you must do every day. You have to contact people. You have to contact people. Make sure it is your goal to contact people every day. Call people. The start is hard. That I know. The start is hard. But hard doesn't mean that it won't be done. Every start is hard. Even when you're dating, it is still hard. You found a partner you're dating, it is hard. They put you here and there, but because you're determined, you continue. Even a business is like that. You try to call someone as if you have told them something bad. You try to deliver a message and everyone is running away from you. That's how we start. I didn't know how to use G1 round. I remember I told someone that how do I mix? I told they cooked, they boiled G1 like porridge, white porridge. I thank God that it worked. The start is hard. That start is hard, that's true. But go ahead and do it. You get better every day. You get better every day as you continue to do it. Remember how you learned how to ride a bicycle? Was it easy? But the mind, you really wanted to. Okay, today's bicycles that our children are riding are very easy. But the bicycle, I don't know about Kenya, but the bicycle the first bicycle I tried, it was not easy. We were very young, and you would find your legs are like this. It was not easy. But because we wanted to, we learned it. So let's start contacting people every day. Presenting every single day should be your goal. Every single day. Presenting every single day, that should be your goal. And don't give excuses. Me, I'm not near the training center. Those are lame excuses. Those are excuses of the poor. Wherever you are, start from your home, do home visits. Wherever you are, don't give an excuse. If you're also far from me, like I've said, I am far from the head office. But that hasn't stopped me from making PVs that I'm making. That hasn't stopped me from developing a team. I have a big team here. We're actually preparing for a big conversion of the year. Please, start where you are. Then it's going to expand. 2, you're 1, get someone, 2, 3, 4. That's how Jesus, you start from where you are. Present every single day. Every single day. Now, By the way, these things I'm talking about, too, you have to be organized. Success is not for the disorganized. Some of you are on this call and you're writing on a newspaper. Not that I'm talking about. You're writing. Some of you are not even writing. Some of you are dozing. You're sleeping on the bed listening to Zoom. The worst of it all, you're in a landlord's house, dozing. You might have not even paid the rent. Now, why should you doze? Tell me, why should you doze in a landlord's house? Why shouldn't he have where to write? Be organized. Have where to put all these people. If you've gotten referrals, have proper record. Have proper records. Some of you have one book. You write this, Eh? You go to church with a New Life book. You everywhere, everything category. You can't make money if you're disorganized. The other important point, have a proper follow-up. Now, some of you are weak here. Someone tells you, bring TNN, but because you don't have a follow-up system, and it says it very well. On 6th December, bring for me TNN. Now, you wanted money for today, and now 6 is very far. When it reaches 6th December, you don't even remember that order. You remember after 6. And the 6, the client knew is the day is going to get money. Like I've said, success is not for the disorganized people. For me, if you tell me 6, the caller will call, hello, yes, I am already on the way bringing your product. Now, he's the one who told me 6. Even if he doesn't have money, he will lend money to pay me. I can't even. I make a phone call and say I'm on the way bringing your. I've already set off. I'm bringing your products. When I'm seated in my office, I can't say, can I come? We agreed 6. Somebody. So in case he says he doesn't have the money, he will pay my fuel. And I'm still at office. If people should get serious. Even your clients should be serious. Man, you said 6 at 2 p.m. I'm already on the way driving to come and deliver products. That's how I make, but some of you, they tell you 6, you don't even remember 6. Dennis wanted CNN. Now you're remembering on 25th. The guy has already used the money. What am I saying? Have a proper record keeping. Have a proper record keeping. You are not going to make money if you're disorganized. You're not going to make money. You must be organized. And you see, even God is not going to give you people that you're going to disorganize. You write that one. God is not going to give you people that you're going to disorganize until you will get these people if you get better. Now, if you've been reminded of the meeting, you didn't know that there was a meeting today. Now, how are you going to lead your people? Your people are going to do what you are doing. If you're not using the products, none is going to use the products. If you're not attending meetings, none is going. This business, you must do what you want others to do. I do more than 8,000 points. I have people that do 4,000. 5,000 a day. I make daily profits. And I teach people this thing. There also I have people that are doing it. So whatever you want to do, whatever team you're playing, if you're playing for a certain team, the question I want you to ask yourself, am I that team I want God to bless me with? Am I that team that I am praying to God to bless me with? You want someone who does a lot of points? Are you doing it? You want someone that attends training? Are you doing it? You want someone that sells every day? Are you doing it? You want someone that uses products? Are you doing it? If we visited your home right now, do you have New Life products? Or you are supporting other companies that don't even pay you? Some of you in this call and answers are killing you. And you're out there selling the business. What are you selling? Some of you and some people look at you, they look at you, you're going to die tomorrow. You look like you're going to die tomorrow. How would you sell his products when yet you look like you're dying tomorrow? Ladies and gentlemen, we have to change. Tonight's call is that I want you to have a meeting with yourself. Going forward, you have to do things different if this business is to work for you. Me, I can speak. And the things I'm telling you, I'm not reading. I don't even have notes, by the way. I am telling you things I do every day. I'm telling you things that I do every single day. I didn't write any notes. But these are things that have helped me become the person I've become. I do them every day. Last year you saw, even if this year, if they had put that category, I was going to be number 1 in the personal points. I do a lot of personal points, and I don't carry boxes on my head. I wake up every morning I put on a suit and I go to office, drive to office. I don't deliver, I don't move around to, no, a system. The other thing you have to build is a system. I deliver products all over the country, and I'm seated in my office, have a system. Your take home today, if you're struggling, you have no points, your business is down. Your take home should be, let me go out tomorrow and talk to people. Find a way to talk to people. Every day they tell you, find a way. Find a way how to, you see, there are people you're going to talk to today and they join after 2, 3, 4 years. So if you're doing nothing now, you're just wasting your time. You're just affecting your finances. Man, do the work now. Tomorrow, do the work now. Tomorrow is for failures. Do the work now. I want you to be a now. Do it now should be your slogan. Do it what? Now. I don't want you to tell me next year I am going to be. No. There are very many days from here to go to next year. These days can. Do you know that tomorrow? It is okay you have 0 personal points, but do you know that tomorrow you can get someone and close a sale that gives you 4,000 points? Did you know that? Wake up every day expecting good. Wake up every day to expect success. Talk success, think success, act success. Wake up every day to work. Are you listening to me? Wake up every day to succeed. Wake up every day with the mindset right distributor. Ladies and gentlemen, like I've told you, I'm not telling you rocket science. I am telling you things that I do every day. I want to finish. I want to accomplish my goal very young. By 45 years, I want to be able to afford to go to America, spend a month, come back, find there's a lot of money on my account. Before I get 45, I'm actually, I see 40 years coming. I don't know, aren't you scared of your age? Years are running, but the pockets are getting down. Aren't you scared? Me, I see 40 years just on that door. I say, but nang, 40 years, I don't even have 30 acres of land. Now there's you who's already 40 years. There's you who's also like me and still very comfortable in a landlord's house.
Sorry, I want to believe Dennis is coming back. Just a minute. Seems network kicked him out. Let me try to get him back.